Hello, you wonderful wealth rebels out there. I am Emma, your resident wealth rebel, coming to you live from Daisy at the VitaliQi Clinic in North Devon, England. And I wanted to come live to you today. And I'm going to share this on YouTube. So I'm trying to like double record this at the same time. Check my tech skills out. Hey, Anna, lovely to see you, my love. Because I had a really great conversation with a prospect client all about wealth empowerment. What is wealth empowerment? And I just had to share the most amazing hour-long conversation that we had. Hey, Chrissy, lovely to see you. Because it was such an insight that I thought it was really, really selfish for me to keep it to myself. So I met this particular prospect client totally by chance at an event, and they said to me once we connected and we had this conversation that they knew that they had to reach out to me because the moment I walked into the room, the energy changed. And there was just this immediate connection, this invisible one. And he felt compelled to contact me separately to want to kind of understand more about what I did. And my response, and this is really important, my response was really simple. Having worked now with energy and understanding how energy works, okay, we will always magnetize in the people that we are meant to meet at the exact moment we are meant to meet them. Number one, we're going to go deeper on this, okay? But number two, okay, when we ourselves vibrate at a certain energetic frequency, and I'm going to talk a little bit about more about what I mean by energetic frequency in a minute. When we vibrate at a certain energetic frequency, again, we will magnetize in the people that meet our frequency. So the energetic connection that we experience when we meet someone is due to the fact that our own energy, the invisible thing that we radiate out into the world, is at a certain frequency. So it's a reflection, not just of my energy, but of his energy or your energy, right? And I wanted to say this because often we give the power away. We are always giving the power away to everybody else in our lives, right? We end up hero worshipping people and those around us. And this kind of external validation or giving away our power is one of the biggest things that's going to diminish our wealth. When in fact, what we need to do, and I work on this for myself constantly because I am the biggest person to do this myself. And this is why, it's a big reflection for me always. I see in others the learnings that I need to learn for myself. We need to bring the energy back. It is down to you that you have the relationships in your life. You have the clients coming in, the money, the wealth in your life. Everything that you attract in is destined for you in your reality when you reach the right level of frequency to meet it. Simple as that. So we magnetize everything into our reality based on where we are within ourselves. So this is amazing. It's not me or anybody else in your life that is creating the beautiful things that will be happening in your life. It is all down to you. So that means you have the power. Nobody else has this power. You hold all the power, and this is wealth empowerment, right? It's empowerment in all its beautiful glory and magnetism. So I shared this super valuable, not valuable, really super vulnerable post earlier this week. If you haven't seen the post about how hard 2024 has been for me, super true. How heartbreaking some of the experiences in 2024 have been. And, some of these things could have literally finished me off. The reason that I am still able to show up and attract in amazing people and conversations literally on a daily basis, often without even needing to venture into the world, into the physical world. The reason is that despite heartbreak and disappointment and things being challenging beyond challenging, I, within me, at my very, very core, I remain open to love. Okay? I remain open to love and I approach everything and everyone with this massive open heart from a place of love. If you do not approach everything from a place of love, and I don't just mean, intimate relationships, I just mean everything. If you don't approach everything from a place of love, you are closing yourself off to love. And what does that do? It does one thing. It drops you into fear. Okay? Your mind is your fear-based system. It'll drop you into your mind, and all this will do is it will bring down your vibe. It will bring your wealth down. Okay? Now, I am 100% a hopeless romantic. I'm a total love bug. It's just who I am at my very core, and this will never ever change. Okay, no matter how many times I am told, and I get told this quite regular, often on a daily basis, I just block it out, my ear flaps go over, right? I'm naive or I will never learn. Guess what? And this is really important. Guess what? My soul came here to learn. And if I don't learn my lessons, then I am pretty stupid. But also, I am here to learn and I have to be open to experiences. And those experiences have to come from a place of love in order to keep learning, because that's what life is all about. Okay. And that famous song exists for a reason. Love is all you need. And your wealth, all of your wealth, depends on it. So let's go a little bit deeper. I love to go deep, okay? I love to go deep and dive into the topic of wealth, into the topic of wealth empowerment, and particularly into the topic of love, because it's centric to what wealth really is. Wealth is not about the physical. And again, with this particular prospect client, they were putting a lot of their energy on the fact that they'd met me, putting it outside of themselves into something physical, when actually it's not physical at all. Your wealth is your state of beingness. Okay. How do you measure beingness? Okay. It's not something that you can really measure. And your beingness, how wealthy you really are, is measured by your energetic frequency. If we could measure your cells and how they vibrate, the frequency of your body, that's your wealth. So you probably could actually, I wonder if there is a snazzy tool out there. If one of my wealthy gurus, particularly in the States, if you know of a thing that can measure your wealth, I am into this. I would love to know it. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Your frequency is something you're born with. And as you go through life, your frequency only does one thing. It can stay the same, but it can ascend. It doesn't fall, it doesn't drop, right? Your frequency doesn't drop. Your frequency is something that you're born with, and then you came here to literally go through your life to ascend it. So we're talking about how each of your cells vibrates, your frequency will only ascend, and how you ascend your frequency is by focusing on the alignment of the things that you love and being open to love. Sounds super cheesy, right? But this is the crux to success in life, in business, with your wealth, with the money that you attract in and manage and handle and spend, right? Investing, everything hinges on this. So your frequency is set at birth and it doesn't fall. It can only ascend. And it is based on living in alignment with your soul's blueprint. Your soul's blueprint is the things that you came here to be, do, and have. Living in accordance with your purpose in life, which brings you all the love that you can ever imagine. Because let's face it, you didn't come here for a bad life. No, you did not. You came here for a very human experience, the ups, the downs, the ugly, but you came here for a good life, okay? Let's not pretend that there's any other way about it. And the good news is that your frequency only ascends. The only way is up. Is it Tina Turner? The only way is up. Yeah, I'm bad at singing. And this is your soul's journey. Okay, this is what you came here to journey through as you move through your life. It's what you came here to do. And when you take an almighty step back, you see that this is what the pursuit of happiness is, right? We talk about the pursuit of happiness a lot. So your frequency is fundamentally based on your being. It's who you came here to be. And then one of the things that happens is you vibrate around your frequency. So if you're born, your frequency is here, and the more you align with your frequency, it can go up, it ascends all the way to enlightenment, right? You know, the ultimate goal of being in that complete state of consciousness. And then you vibrate around your frequency. Okay, so as you move through life, you vibrate around your frequency. And so, life is not going to be one big straight line. It's a roller coaster. But this is why your frequency is so important, because you will go through life and things are going to happen. You'll trip up, there's going to be ups and downs. But the more you elevate your wealth, aka your frequency, the more you work on yourself and you work more in alignment with who you came to here to be, do, and have, the more that you can face those ups and downs, the more that you'll trip up and you'll get back on that horse. You'll have the most insane heartbreak, but you will still remain open to love, or you'll have a career breakdown, but you'll still get back on that horse and get back in the game and realize that just wasn't meant for me right now. This is why the roller coaster of life really depends on you aligning with everything that you came here to be, do, and have. And this is why when you work with me, okay, when we work on wealth empowerment, we will always focus on you at your very core. And one of the first things that we do when we work together is we uncover your why. We need to uncover your purpose, your reason for being. Not necessarily, it's not just about your career, it's about who you came here to be at your core level, what you came here to experience outside of work, because work, your life is not just for weekends and holidays, it's the everyday experience of your life. And what your mission is, what your vision is, what you want to do with life in the very first place, beyond the amount of money that you might accumulate into your bank account. And what's amazing is when you fully align with yourself, money flows in, relationships flow in, the right clients flow in. You know, I was saying to this prospect client yesterday, you're just my sort of person. We were talking about empaths and all the things that light me up. These things don't happen by chance. The more you align with who you are, the more things are going to come in that's right for you. Always the right connections, the right conversations, the right people. Everything comes in when you are fully being you, always. And weird things happen that you can't even describe. It all flows in. And, one of the biggest things that we do when we talk about wealth empowerment, and one of the biggest things that I love to show you then is you learn then to manage all of this abundance so that you can make more of it, more physical wealth to carry on your ascension, to elevate your wealth and your beingness, your frequency on a constant trajectory upwards. And this is why I created the 8-step framework, which was completely self-designed intuitively over the last 4 years, known as the STAR code. The star in the STAR code stands for soul, time, abundance, and real. Okay, that's what STAR means. And the STAR code is that 8-step framework. And what this does is it really empowers you to uncover your why, to peel all the layers of that onion around you, to peel you back to that very core, the person that you came when you were born and you learned how to be boring and grown up and get a job and do all of these things that you're meant to do in life to fit into that square peg that we were never meant to fit into in the first place, right? You uncover yourself and you realize what you came here to be, do, and have, so that you really can uncover your why. And then the 8 steps takes you through all of the things to help you then to manage those assets, to make more time and energy, to really harness your assets and create strategies and business plans, whatever is needed for you, because it's always bespoke to where you are at in your life. So I just had to jump on and talk to you about this today, and I will be sharing this onto YouTube later. But if you are ready for more wealth in 2025, reach out. Do what the guy did the other day, just reach out. I will talk to anyone, okay? Don't be a stranger. Pop time in my diary. Feel free to use one of my free wealth planning sessions for 2025. The link is in my bio, okay? Pop some time in. There's a few spaces left for January. You're watching me now, okay? And I see all of you that are watching me. You're watching me now because you are already vibrating at my level and you're already attuned to, we're already attuned to each other. This isn't about me. This is all about you and what you want to experience from your life, what you want to experience from your wealth. So lovely to see you today. I'm about to do a massage now in my own mission, which is my ocean business. I'm about to do a massage today. I did the 8-step framework always for myself. I live and breathe everything that I believe in when it comes to wealth empowerment and living a life that you love and being authentic to yourself, which is painful when you do these things. That's why 2024 was super hard, but then you create the life that you want to lead that is going to, just unleash you into the world in all of your authenticity. So thank you for being here today. See you very, very soon. I hope to see some of you in my private Zoom room in one of those wealth empowerment calls. Namaste.